Hi guys, if you clicked on this, you're probably going through maybe a rough time. And that's okay, because I'm here with you. Honestly, rough as in challenging. There are probably things happening at this time that you are figuring out how to navigate, and you're just like, girl, like literally, where do I start? Everything is overwhelming. I was not ready to be thrown into this situation, whatever it is. And first of all, you were meant to be thrown into it, okay? And not in the sense of you deserve distress or you deserve hard things and you deserve the worst, like if that's what you're receiving right now or what you feel like you're just going through in general, which, yeah, like times can be really rough. I was talking to my friend and she was complaining to me about something. I was hearing a lot of myself in her. It just reminded me of the same kind of complaining that I would rant to myself about. When am I going to figure this out? I feel like my life has been stagnant for the past year. I feel like I don't really know what I'm doing. I've always dreamt of this, and that, and it just feels like I'm nowhere closer. And notice how I'm using the word feel. Of course, I can look at things in my life, and I'm sure as you can as well, that seem like you're far from something that you want. I want this dream job or this dream car, and look at where you are now and be like, okay, there's obviously a gap there. But I think what we're missing is looking on the other side of that and thinking about where we came from or how far we've come, because I think it's really easy to use the reference point of where we think we should be or where we want to be and use that as a standard. But the thing is that that's not the standard, because we've never been at that point before. And even if we have, that situation was different. How we got there was different. How people get there all looks different. So to put so much emphasis and pressure on the destination as opposed to really, not to sound like a cliche here, but I am, embracing the journey and actually just being aware of the journey. If we're not doing that, then we can really lose our ground. We can start lying to ourselves, honestly, about how far we are when maybe we're not even that far. Maybe we're actually about to turn a corner, you know? Even in like movies, you see there's always some big climax, some big issue, some big problem that the character has to solve to then get to where they want to be. And I'm using this like not as a blueprint for life and being like, yeah, follow the cartoons, but honestly, do what you want. Like, I support you, girl. Follow the cartoons. Life is a movie. But just genuinely to snap this idea that we're doing it wrong out of our heads, because I don't think it's true. The big thing that I want to stress, because I promise this will make everything easier for you, I promise it will change so many things for you, is to start seeing your challenges as exercises and not as battles. There is always going to be a difference between someone who makes it farther in life or who gets to their goals easier or effortlessly, whatever. There's always going to be that person versus the person that just never seems to get it. And I'm telling you, it's because one of them is enjoying the journey of it, is going with it, is persevering, is seeing it as a muscle building activity, these challenges, as opposed to life or death. Guys, the minute that you accept that your problems and that your challenges are bigger than you have declared loss, okay? Before you can even lose in life, before you can even accept the bad news or even hit that rock, you first lose here when you admit defeat. Because let's be serious, guys, like, if you are hard-headed like me, when you want something, it doesn't matter if there's the Great Wall of China, like, in front of you, bro. You are doing a leap across it, or you're blowing straight through that wall. If you want something, you know that wall does not mean anything. So why does it matter now? Why does that wall matter now? Why is it that this challenge is suddenly bigger? It's not the challenge that's bigger. It's that you feel smaller. You just feel smaller. I just want all of us to imagine for a second. Imagine your problem, whatever you're worried about right now, the challenge, whatever fear you have right now, whatever you feel like is standing between you and your goal. It could be the bad news that maybe you're anticipating. It could be the comment that you got about your skill or your performance, or it could be a comparison, someone that you're comparing yourself with. I want you to imagine you and what you want. And I just want you to imagine that challenge, just like physically shrinking, almost to the point where it's laughable, almost to the point where you can just step over it. How do you feel when this challenge looks visibly smaller? Do you feel lighter in your body? Do you feel lighter in your head? Do you feel like maybe a step closer, maybe a couple of steps closer to what you want? What are you noticing? I'm stressing this because I want you to notice, stress, perfect word. I want you to notice how much better you feel by changing your perception of how big this thing is. That's it. Let me tell you something, because this is going to be a reality check, okay? Everybody on this earth has problems, bro. Everybody. I had to tell myself this. I'm not even trying to be like, you're dumb for being mad at your problems. Like, bro, problems suck. But let me tell you what sucks more. Telling yourself you can't face them, bro. That's what sucks. When you're literally no longer playing on your team, that's what sucks the most, okay? That sucks way more than any problem. Everybody on this earth has problems. Some people have bigger problems than we can even imagine. But the point is that we cannot go anywhere if we do not try, if we do not even believe we can. And on top of that, if you're able, why not just make it fun? Why not just laugh at life a little bit? Dude, life is a freaking joke. If you're going to see life as something that's bullying you, of course you're going to feel small and demeaned. But if you see it as, okay, dude, I can handle this, like, whatever. Like, okay, you want to challenge me? Bet. Let's play the game. And you don't have to play the game sometimes. You know, you're allowed to just, like, literally crash out. That's fine, too. But at the end of the day, our habits, our way of living life daily is what's going to affect us long term. So while we are allowed to have these crash outs and to freak out, we have to remember that it's important to come back to a mindset. It's important to find mindfulness every day, because that's what's going to keep us enjoying life. It's going to keep us going. Or else, dude, you're just going to hate your life forever. The mindfulness is what's going to keep you moving forward. It's going to keep you progressing and becoming a better version of yourself, because you're coming from a place of clarity, not stress. If you're coming from a place of stress, all you're getting is gray hairs and I need to sleep because I'm crashing out. I need to go cope by going out and partying all day and not thinking about my problems. Mindfulness connects you to yourself. It will make you think from the place of, what do I need for me? What do I want? Because if you can think it, you can have it. Fuck it. We made rockets. I believe in anything at this point, bro. I think also a very important thing to remember, because sometimes when we face challenges, we can feel very alone. And I actually heard this speech the other day from a high school kid, and I needed to hear it. And he said, you did not come alone on your journey to where you are now. Wherever you are at now, somebody has helped you or has been there with you. And it's going to be the same moving forward. You're going to meet people, new people. You're going to have maybe old friends that are moving forward with you, that are there with you. So you are never alone. And what's more important than thinking about these problems is remembering who is on your team. Even if it feels like it's just yourself, at least account yourself to. But there will always be someone. Heck, bro, like when I go on walks, I feel like the freaking birds are on my team. Whoever, whatever you need to feel is supporting you. Remember those things. Remember those faces. Literally write them down. Bro, I started playing Tomodachi Life. My boyfriend got me Tomodachi Life. I've been playing on Switch. I've been making people, like my friends, on that game. And literally it's been reminding me of my friends every day when I play that game. Another thing that I want to stress is know how to use your imagination. Like the imagination exercise we just did. Honestly, I pulled that out of my butt crack. You can probably think of more imagination exercises where you're seeing your problems as small or whatever. Whatever will help ground you. I'm sure you can find guided meditations on YouTube. I do that all the time, okay? And it really helps you use your imagination to stimulate curiosity of what's possible. That's the most important thing. Like, bro, our brains are everything. If we know how to be flexible here, our world will change. Everything. Like, you think your life is always going to be the same, but maybe it's because your mindset has always been the same. Maybe you've never challenged yourself to think beyond your anxiety or your fears. And the way to think beyond anxiety is by normalizing these mindful moments. Literally sit there and imagine it all working out for you. Just sit there and imagine the possibilities of it working out for you. And yes, it's going to feel uncomfortable if you don't normally do that. Of course it will. But just do it anyway. Because you know what? Free will. Dude, let it be cringe. Let it be uncomfortable. Let it literally make you feel like you're lying to yourself and stabbing yourself in the brain 20 billion times. I don't care. You don't care either. Because you're going to do it. You're going to imagine all the ways that it's working out for you. You're going to imagine all the good that is heading to you literally as we speak. Because guess what? It can. And it will. It can and it will. Prove yourself wrong. Just challenge yourself. Everything, every possible negative reason you could have for your life. Oh, these rejections. Okay, it's a redirection. Oh, it's hard. Oh, it's building me up. Oh, I'm tired. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna take it easy. I'm not gonna doom scroll. I'm gonna literally sit there, maybe go on a walk in nature, maybe do a meditation, and I'm gonna find myself again. Because no one deserves a better life than I do. If someone has a good life, I deserve it too. Once you have the image, nothing can touch you. Because your happiness literally comes from inside of you. Okay. I love you guys so much. Remember, see your challenges as exercises. You guys are strong and so capable of crazy big things. Break down that Great Wall of China, bro. Not literally, though. Like, the one in your head. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I really hope this video helped. And I hope to see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye-bye.